Hello, welcome back. I'm doing a reading today for, I guess, what will be the last full week of Cancer season, July 11th until July 17th, 2021. I am going to focus this week on what needs your focus and attention right now for the week. I'm going to keep the same format as last week's 6 cards instead of 10. I really think the energy flowed well in that reading format and we were able to get some really nice unified information. So I'm going to continue in that for this week. As always, these are general readings, Cancer, so they may not vibe for you, which is fine. My focus is to help you get into your higher vibes. And so this week, focus on you. Take the things that serve you, leave everything else behind you. That's okay. We don't need it. And let's see what needs Cancer's focus and attention right now. Okay, Cancer, the overall energy for you for this week is the 9 of Cups. So what are the things that you are wanting to fulfill in your life right now? Okay, where are there parts of your life that you're like, I just want to infuse them with happiness. I want to feel like I am achieving in the ways that I need to in these areas and, pushing myself forward in ways that feel aligned with my values, with my morals, with like what I care about deeply and intrinsically. In the advice here, it's kind of like this mixed bag of energy, honestly. It's like positive on the whole, but you are dealing with some transformation and dealing with some stress here. We have the Star, the Hierophant, 9 of Swords, Judgment, and the 3 of Cups. Now, first of all, 3 of the 5 cards are major arcana cards. And what does that mean for us, Cancer? It means that these circumstances are outside of our control to an extent. We do have our own reactions, okay? How we process the information, how we respond to the information, that is in your control. But right now, universe is trying to help you achieve a shift. And so things are being put in your way that you're just going to have to deal with. And how you respond to them will ultimately determine, do we reach this sense of abundance, happiness, feeling like what we want in life is coming forward for us or not, I guess, is the alternate. Okay, so taking a look at things here, I think maybe we are discussing new goals, okay, or reevaluating our goals. Maybe you've recently sort of achieved the things that were on your immediate to-do list, your purview, the stuff that you wanted to get done in 2020. You got done, maybe the timeline was a little delayed with COVID, etc. But now that we're halfway through 2021, it's like, okay, what am I working towards this year? And like, am I in alignment to achieve it all? And I think that you're taking some time out to really like look at the processes with which you go about generally like achieving the things you want. And I think there is something you feel has been holding you back, has been taking your energy away from being able to give more mind to this goal setting or striving for things that we care about this year. Okay. And I mean, like, many things have been going on that could be taking your energy away from it, but I think right now it's starting to weigh on you. Like, okay, by this time this year, I really wanted to have done that, and I haven't done it yet, and now I'm putting myself through this guilt cycle. And you don't need to, okay? I think part of this is universe allowing you to like open your eyes a little bit to, wow, Cancer, like you've really been focusing on maybe the wrong things, but also like other things have needed your energy that aren't necessarily aligned with like the path you're trying to walk. And that's okay. It took away some of your energy, took away some of your focus. Now I need you to, process it, let go of it so that we can get back to focusing on what's going to bring you that sense of joy and happiness. And I think for you, Cancer, the real ticket here is to be able to come together with those that are around you, to come together with your friends, your family, your close colleagues, whatever that looks like, and allow them to support you through to the other side. There's something here that you need to deal with and address, and you're very, very close. Like we have 2 9s here kind of stacked together. We're approaching the end of the cycle, but you have been holding on to some thought processes, to some mental luggage that it's just time to leave it on the station platform and move away from it. Come to terms with it, really, more than anything else. Let's do some clarifying and see what else we can learn. I'm going to start with the 9 of Cups here in the overall energy. Three of Voices, Justice, and the Nine of Emotions coming up again. So we've got a bit of repetition here. But it looks to me, Cancer, like, you know, something derailed you and you felt like it just like wasn't the fair outcome for you. You feel really disappointed by it because it's something that you felt was standing between you and your ability to reach your goals, reach your dreams, reach the things that you really want. And that has taken, you know, a lot of the mental energy. What slowed you down this year so far? What in the last 6 months has become a distraction? What in the last 6 months has taken a lot of your energy, a lot of your focus? This could be emotions that have surfaced for you a lot in the last 6 months. This could be physical situations that you've found yourself in. This could be curveballs that were thrown at you. I think this not having the focused goal has been difficult for you because you had the goal and then it was like something came in and really just like pulled your focus from it, and you don't feel like that's been fair to you because now it's like, well, I've wasted my time. Or like, oh, now this is going to take me this much longer and I just want it to be done by now. And that's also a thought process that we need to like put to bed because, you know, you can't change the past. All we have is the present moment, and that is what's shaping your future, Cancer. So be kind to yourself. And where can we work from here, from now? Those are the questions. Let's take a look at the start. Whoop, Strength card just came flying out. Ace of Emotions and the Hanged Muse. Yeah, I think you had a matter of the heart that you were having to deal with for the last little while, Cancer, and that has made it challenging to focus on other bigger goals, maybe, or bigger aspirations, or if you had personal dreams you're working towards, somebody or something very close to your heart has been keeping you with your energy with them. So you haven't been able to focus on, you know, your own thing. Which is fine, that happens, okay? Sometimes we get caught up, but you've been kind of stuck on an emotion, and it's like you've had to be somebody else's rock. You've had to be confident and comfortable and capable for somebody else. And as a result, you weren't able to focus on yourself. You weren't able to focus on your needs. And you're doing this from a place of being self-sacrificing. And so on one hand, for you, it's like, that makes you feel really good because you could be that person for somebody that needed you, and that sense of being able to give to them feels really good. But on the other hand, you're dealing with some resent towards this person because you had to give them your energy, so you couldn't give yourself your energy. And now you're not maybe as far ahead as you wanted to be. And because you're not where you wanted to be, now it's easy to play the blame game on, if only this person didn't need me this year in the way that they did, or didn't need me the last 6 months in the way that they did, then my energy could have been freed up for myself. But maybe this serving, this need to be there for somebody actually brought something positive to you that you're just not able to be focusing on because you're focusing on a timeline that you were hoping to make, or a goal that you wanted to have done by now. Let's look at the Judgment card here as well. Nine of Materials, Temperance, and the Eight of Materials. Yeah, Taurus, I mean, it's interesting, Temperance coming out on top of Judgment. It's like one and the same. But yeah, you're having these realizations of, I need to be patient about things. I need to be okay with things taking longer than expected sometimes, because that is still me on my path to prosperity. That is still me being able to manage and juggle everything. I will ask as well, Cancer, like, what are you juggling that isn't for you to be juggling right now? What things are you juggling for other people to make their lives easier? And are any of those balls things that you're able to drop? Is somebody just relying on you to be carrying it all the time because they don't want to carry it and it's actually holding you back? I think these are realizations that you're going to recognize happening in your life, but also, and the most important realization for you this week is going to be that the timeline doesn't matter. It's okay if I am slowed down. I'm still on that path. I'm still moving towards my prosperity. I'm still moving towards my sense of independent abundance. I'm juggling a lot. I'm dealing with a lot. It's not that I'm just sitting around doing nothing. It's that I've had to partition my energy, but I'm still moving forward, and that's okay. So let go of the timeline. Let go of any timeline that you feel has been imposing itself on you, because that's only going to bring up these, feelings of guilt. We cannot get any time back. Don't forget that. All you have, the only time that you have, is the time that you are in presently, because everything you're doing in this moment is going to lead to whatever the future is going to be for you. And sometimes we have to deal with things that we maybe don't want to support people that we love. But I do think it's possible, Cancer, right now that you're recognizing how many things you are carrying for other people that you don't need to be. And now is maybe the time to start to, give them back and come together with your friends and allow them to energize you and bring you back together. And if you're carrying anything for anybody there, you need to say, I love you and I've been carrying this for you and now I need to give it back. You need to pick this up and do the work for it. I can't continue to because I have things I need to do for myself so I can make strides on my own path and reach my goals in the timelines that I would like to. So, this is coming from a place of you being selfless this last year, or these last 6 months, most especially here, Cancer. And now is the time for you to take back a little bit of your power, let go of the things that you're doing for other people that you don't need to be. Okay, I mean, the stuff that you really need to, the people that really need you, you know what the priorities are. But if you're doing things for people or, holding on to things for people that you just don't need to be, it's not serving you, it's time to let go and tell them about it. And I think you will. I think part of this is going to be having this open dialogue with those that you love, allowing them to, come in and nurture you and say, I've done my best. I just don't have the capacity to continue to do this. I need to be able to share the load with you, or I need you to be able to take this off my plate. Don't be afraid to ask those that you love and who love you to help take some things off of your plate. I hope this is helpful to you this week, Cancer. If it was, let me know. Give me a thumbs up, leave me your comments, and know that it would mean the world to me if you subscribed and followed the channel. I'll be back here next week. I hope to see you then.